What are you panicking about in Guangdong Games? The explosion was intercepted by Zhejiang, the success of Guangzhou Tian Science and Technology Park. I've been working late into the night recently. His team developed 3 years of martial arts mobile game just online, drowned in the torrent of new products. This scene is like a microcosm of Guangdong's game industry. In 2024, the province's game revenue was 260.4 billion yuan, 79.94% of the country. Appeared to be overlord. Hidden alarm. This is the first time in nearly a decade that it has fallen below the 80% mark and pierced this layer of window paper. It was actually next to the Zixi wetland in Hangzhou, the black myth born in that humble gray building. Wukong works slowly and meticulously. Zhejiang's 7 years of sharpening a sword. When Black Myth goes live for 4 hours. When it topped the Steam global bestseller list. Meeting room of a large factory in Shenzhen Science and Technology Park. Argument is breaking out. We changed 5 projects in 3 years. Why can people survive for 7 years? Answer: hidden in the emotions of Feng Ji, the founder of Game Science. Hangshu's monthly rent is 40% lower than Shenzhen's. The team dares to spend 2,000 days, the physical effects of carving a monkey hair. Zhejiang people exchange time for real money. As of June 2025, global sales of Black Myth have exceeded 21 million copies. Drive Shangxi Gaoping Tifo Temple Summer Tourists. Soaring 185% even with the virtual tortoise-shell bamboo in the game. They are all sold out on Taobao. Looking at Guangdong, the report of the Provincial Game Industry Association shows that new tour will be launched in 2024. The proportion of life cycle less than 3 months is as high as 67%. Policy Blitz. Zhejiang Group versus Guangdong Makeup Class. The reaction of the two provinces is faster than the player grabbing the first game. First look at Zhejiang. February 2025, Provincial Party Committee Propaganda Department, Joint Period Department, launched the game Joint Fleet Plan. Bring small and medium-sized teams. AR glasses manufacturer. Even Shaoxing Textile Factory makes game merchandise. Bundle up into a community of interests. And it gets worse. Package the world. The gold booth at the Digital Trade Expo. Let the Battle of Black Myths defeat the Buddha figure, and Yiwu production of Lin Temple building block of the same platform bright. What about Guangdong? 10 revitalizing monthly production games freshly released in May. Directly admit insufficient content supply. But the remedy is pretty hardcore. Pilot Overseas Diagnosis and Treatment Center in Kanhai, Shenzhen. Please come to the overseas operation of the Fist game. The old canon is in charge, specializing in those domestic explosions. Difficult diseases in overseas shopping. Reality teaches everyone a lesson. 37 households have only saved 5.70 billion income overseas for 10 years. And Kulu Games, established in Guangzhou in 1995. Constellation Ming Dynasty, sitting in the top 10 of the best-selling list in Japan and South Korea for 3 months. The International Lucky River is actually 2.3 times that of the national uniform. North-South Division. Two-dimensional UN North and small game South Hand. Opened the global quadratic in May 2025. Mobile game revenue list. The top 10 Shanghai companies account for 4 seats. Maiha Yuju District 0 public toilet. That day when the server was overwhelmed. Guangdong manufacturers are busy fiddling with new weapons. WeChat game. 3 Kingdoms developed by Guangzhou Tiu. The Riverside era can be called a textbook of magic reform. Replace Guan Yu's Red Rabbit Horse with Mammoth Lane. Zhejiang in the 8 diagrams array at the glacier. This set of playing methods will enable Guangdong mini-games to generate revenue in 2024, up 119% to 26.20 billion, 66% of the country. But the owner of the foundry in Dongguan privately complained. Helped Shanghai make 1 million Deep Space Mail Lead badges. Chapter: The order I received at home. It's all about clicking and playing a year's night tour. Breakout code from manufacturing to manufacturing. Black Myth's Broken Circle Apocalypse. Rewriting the rules of the game. Zhejiang team in Shaanxi Ancient Jianli. Scanning data from 3,000 glazed tiles. Dongguan Precision Instrument Factory. Upgrade the production line for gamepad vibration modules. Guangzhou Academy of Fine Arts Game Design Major. The number of applicants has increased by 90% compared with the base. The turning point for the first half of 2025 is already apparent. The data of the China Cultural Overseas Alliance shows that exports of game cultural products, for the first time, it exceeds the sum of food and music. Among them, the Tianyu mobile game character skin with Dunhuang text. Skin, 700,000 sold in the Middle East. When the latest report of the Ministry of Commerce, the whole chain of the game going to see has become a high-frequency word. When Guangdong will be a gamer? Write the manufacturing upgrade outline. The North-South race has long transcended the revenue battle. After all, Zhejiang uses a golden hoop, leveraging the trillion-level cultural and tourism integration industry. And Guangdong wants to solve how to make successful people dream of martial arts, the ultimate proposition that is no longer swallowed by the assembly line. Data comprehensive words in Juwen. National Bureau of Statistics, 2025 January-June Software Industry Operation Report. Guangdong Game Industry Association Annual White Paper. Global Digital Content Market Tracking Report. Industry trends, please refer to the disclosure of the competent authority.